What's good, Washington fans? So I'm hearing from John Keim that the Washington football team is one of the teams that is monitoring the situation of N'Keal Harry for the Patriots, the wide receiver of the Patriots. We are interested in trading for him. So he was a former first-round pick in the 2019 draft. That draft had a lot of receivers in it. Terry McLaurin, A.J. Brown, D.K. Metcalf, Hollywood Brown. Kelvin Harmon was in that draft too. And there's just multiple receivers that have performed better than N'Keal Harry. Honestly, I think Kelvin Harmon has performed just as good or even better than N'Keal Harry, in my opinion. But N'Keal Harry, he has a lot of potential. Now, he does not create separation. You got to throw the ball up to him. Now, Martin Mayhew was the GM, or he was one of the people in the front office for the 49ers, and they were interested in drafting N'Keal Harry, the former first-round pick, the 32nd pick for the Patriots. So his rookie year didn't pan out. He played 7 games in his rookie year, started 5 games, was on injured reserve, had 12 catches for 105 yards on the season. Not very good numbers at all. In this past year with Cam Newton, that first year was with Tom Brady. The second year with Cam Newton, had 14 games, started 9 games, had 33 catches for 309 yards. So he's missed a couple of games, 2 touchdowns in both years, 57% catch rate and 50% catch rate in his rookie season. So a lot of people are labeling him as a bust. You know, we've seen it before with first-round receivers. We did have a first-round bust a couple of years ago who was awful. And honestly, I would not trade for N'Keal Harry. Maybe they're asking for a 4th-round pick, or they know that they would not get anything more than a 4th-round pick because he just has not lived up to the first-round hype or the first-round billing or what he was supposed to play up to. And it doesn't create a lot of separation. He's a guy that you got to throw the football up to. And it just has not worked out for the Patriots. Now, Ryan Fitzpatrick or Taylor Heineke, our quarterbacks, I think they would give him a 50-50 chance. And I think Ron Rivera and our staff knows what he can do. They want to give him some more chances. And they know that he's not much of a separator, but we can get him, acclimated with the offense. Now, looking at our wide receiver room, honestly, it's kind of like that Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other. They're twins or whatever, the same Spider-Man, they're pointing at each other. With Calvin Harmon, I see the exact same player with Calvin Harmon. I see the exact same player with Cam Sims. I see the exact same player with AGG, with Antonio Glenn. We just spent a 4th-round pick on a guy that's not much of a separator, but he can go get it. He can jump over you and get the ball. He'll out-jump you and get the football. We got to give Antonio Glenn an opportunity, in my opinion, before we give N'Keal Harry an opportunity, in my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. We just have 3 guys. We're looking for a number 3 wide receiver. We know what we're getting in Terry McLaurin, who's a beast, who's a number 1 wide receiver, in my opinion. And we know what we're gonna get in Curtis Samuel, who's our number 2 wide receiver in the slot, or he can play outside. So we're looking for a wide receiver number 3. And out of those guys, I'd rather draft a number 3 wide receiver rather than trading a 4th or a 5th-round pick for N'Keal Harry. I see a lot of guys that could be a 3rd wide receiver. You look at Rondale Moore's tape yesterday with him he ran a 4.29 40-yard dash. Had a 42-inch vertical in the combine or in his pro day. That's ridiculous numbers. Terrace Marshall out of LSU. I like Rashad Bateman in the 1st round. I'd rather draft Rashad Bateman in the 1st round rather than trading one of our 4th or 5th-round picks for N'Keal Harry. Now, I'm not saying I don't like N'Keal Harry, but I just don't really see a point, in my opinion, of trading for somebody who you already basically have in Antonio Glenn, or you already have in a Cam Sims, or you already basically have that same guy with the same production in a Calvin Harmon. So I wouldn't make the move. Now, if they do make the move, I wouldn't be upset. It would be interesting, though, because he probably would be better with us. I think Ryan Fitzpatrick or Heineke would give him better chances to get some downfield catches rather than what they did with Cam Newton and Tom Brady. Not really looking for the guy. Tom Brady just didn't like N'Keal Harry at all for some reason, and it is a concern that Jacoby Myers and some other guys beat him out and got more targets. So if you can't play well with Tom Brady, it does say something there. And Tom Brady is a little picky with the guys that he likes to throw to. He only likes to throw to Julian Edelman and slot receivers a lot, but he spread the ball around with Tampa Bay. He just did not really get acclimated with N'Keal Harry in his rookie year. So I personally wouldn't make the move. I mean, you look at Arizona State. I mean, he was a beast, 1,000-yard seasons his last 2 years, but I wouldn't make the move. I'd rather just stay with Kelvin Harmon, stay with Cam Sims and some other guy, Antonio Glenn, let those guys battle it out for the number 4 wide receiver spot. and then draft a guy for our number 3 wide receiver spot. That's what I would do. But N'Keal Harry, he has upside. He has upside. I don't think he's terrible. I think he does. There is a chance where he can get better. But personally, I wouldn't give up anything more than really a 5th, 6th round pick for the guy. That's just how I feel about it. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I personally wouldn't make the move, but I wouldn't be mad if we made the move. So we'll see what happens, guys. My perfect wide receiver, of course, would be Terry Curtis, Rashad Bateman, or Terrace Marshall from LSU, one of those guys, or Elijah Moore from Ole Miss. Those are the guys that I really, really like in the 1st or 2nd or 3rd. Kadarius Toney as well. I'd rather go that route rather than trading for a guy who's similar to AGG and similar to Calvin Harmon and all those guys. All right, you guys let me know what you guys think. Hell to the football team. Peace.